Well, I got all my stuff in. The Summit stuff came today, and Cam stuff came yesterday, but I didn't have time to record it, so thought I'd make a quick video of opening it up and taking a look at the new camshaft that's promised me to make a whole bunch of horsepower and all the goodies they sent me. So let me get it opened up and we'll have a look at it. The first thing I can tell you is I don't like how they taped everything together. I mean, I'm not like a guy that wants to keep all my boxes, but I mean, it's even a little overkill for me on how much tape they use to seal these boxes up. I'm not sure what's in this box. I'm assuming retainers. That's part of the kit. Oh no, push rods. That's right. Hardened push rods. Alright, these should be factory linked. Let's just go right in. I guess this is going to have all the valve springs and little retainer parts and everything. Alright, well, I'm going to put this camera down and get all this tape off here so I can actually open it. Alright, so I got the cam all opened up a little bit and some other stuff opened up, and I was just curious on the cam here. It's a 230, 242 and a 115, so probably pretty nasty cam. I don't know what it's going to do for vacuum, but I was kind of reading through this paper. I usually don't, especially on a roller lifter cam. You know, there's not a whole lot of, you don't have to scare yourself to death on breaking those in because they're not like a flat tappet. But I was just thumbing through the cam break-in on this, and it actually tells me that even on this roller cam, that since this is a dual spring setup, that I'm not supposed to run my inner springs on break-in, which they still want me to run at 2000 RPM for 30 minutes, but they don't want me to use the inner spring. They want me to use the outer spring only, the big one, and then after break-in, tear all the crap apart again and put the inner springs in. Also, I gotta put in these special seal valve seals, because if you use your stock valve seals, well, it actually shows you right here. It actually tells you if you do that, it will bind the inner spring and damage it. I don't want to do that. Retainers, seals, other retainers. That thing, some kind of crumpled up cam stickers. Well, I guess that's That's some good stuff. Oh, cam itself. Might be able to read that number through there. So this kit is called a CCP Jam Cam kit, and it's specially made for superchargers and whatnot. So we will see. So I got this thing from Summit to help me do my angles on my head bolts. So cool. And then I broke this and I had to drill out the old one. So I had to order a new one, which wasn't too bad. It was like 20 bucks or something. This thing here was like 12. This thing here was like 800, and I'm not kidding, it was expensive. But you know, it comes with all the right stuff. So, well, looking at the numbers of that cam, and looking at the other cam, and the old Brian Tooley Stage 3, you know, looking at the different numbers and these radical valve springs, I think there's going to be quite a bit of difference on what's really going to happen here, because I'm guessing this is the big reason that these are designed for supercharged turbo applications, is because you got to have some grunt to keep your valves closed and all that, so you're not losing boost. So yeah, that should definitely help. And then these are hardened push rods, so I guess they can't foil over on you with your dual springs and your 10 pounds of boost and all that other fun good stuff. But you know, and that's also why we did the steel head gaskets, because Brian Tooley told me to, and I believe anything they tell me to do, probably. Well, I did kind of question that break-in procedure on the not doing the both valve springs. I think I might call up Brian Tooley tomorrow when they're open and riddle them that and see what kind of riddle they get back to me, and see if I really need to have those valve springs, the inner ones, out to break into cam. Because I mean, it's not the end of the world, but man, that kind of sucks. I hate putting compressed air to the cylinders and all that stuff just to do valve springs, and plus it's kind of a tight fit on the driver's side. But I mean, I guess if that's what I got to do, that's what I got to do. But maybe I don't have to. We'll see. I'll call them and let them give me their expert advice. And I don't know, maybe this cam is so radical that this poor 6.0 ain't gonna handle it and it might blow apart. We never know what's gonna happen. I mean, we got like a little 2-inch pulley coming for that thing to make some between 10 and 12 pounds of boost. So you never know. This might be the last time that this thing, or the last season this thing runs. Might have to get another 6.0 or maybe upgrade to a 6.2 or something, and you know, see what happens. But that's why I'm recording this for you guys. So if you want to go down this route, you can make that choice yourself and decide if you want to put a supercharger and buy the right cam kit and blow up an engine or two, you know, if it's really worth it to you or not. But you know, I'm doing this for entertainment and just because I like to drive fast, and here in Montana you've got pretty wide open highways, so you can boogie pretty quick down the interstates sometimes. I don't recommend it, but sometimes you can. So at least you got some testing grounds anyways. But all right, well, I'm going to sign off on this. Today's Tuesday. Well, it's Tuesday night, so I'm going to probably start slamming this motor together Friday, and hopefully Saturday have it shoved back in the car and maybe running Sunday. I'm not going to hold any promises on anything though. I talked to the tuners and they told me that it should start up and run with the tune that's already in the computer. And they'll obviously have to tune it better when I can bring it back down to them and they can throw a tune on it and do a dyno pool and all that crap. And then we'll see what kind of numbers we really crunch out of this guy. And I've got my fingers crossed it's going to be sweet, and it's really going to help people justify grabbing an old junkyard motor and having some good high-end stuff and slam it in there and throwing it in whatever they got and having a lot of fun, because I have a lot of fun with this car, and it's been a lot of fun doing this so far, and hopefully it all works out. So I'll make some videos getting it back in and getting the motor put together when I start on it, so be looking for those after Thanksgiving, and thanks for watching.